Hey, welcome to video 40 of You'll Get Through This by Max Lucado. We are on chapter 14, and chapter 14 opened up with Max Lucado talking about his experiences in 9/11, 3 days after the tragedy hit, and walking around seeing people numbing. And the other story that he shares is he was sharing a story about his friend whose son, at the age of 7, had to have a cancerous tumor removed from his spleen. But the story was how they found this cancerous tumor, period. So basically, the boy was roughhousing with his cousins, and he suffered a kick to the stomach. That kick caused so much pain, and they were kind of concerned. So they took him to the doctor, and a vigilant, very thorough doctor and exam revealed this shadow or tumor that was on the child's spleen, which he subsequently had removed in chemotherapy and everything. And they're talking about it in past tense because he was 7 when this happened, and the boy is now 14 and thriving. But Max Lucado said God used a kick in the gut to get that boy into treatment. And how often do we ask, how could God let that happen? Or how could a good God let that happen? And Lucado counters with this. God doesn't manufacture pain, but he certainly puts it to use. God is the blessed controller of all things. His ways are higher than ours. His judgments are unsearchable, and his paths are beyond tracing out. We can't always see what God is doing, but can't we assume that he is up to something good? Joseph did. Joseph assumed that God was in the crisis. Then he faced the crisis with a plan. He collected grain during the good years, redistributed it during the bad. The people ran out of food. They gave it to him in exchange for money, livestock, and property. He stabilized the economy, gave people a lesson in money management. The plan could fit on an index card. Save for 7 years, distribute for 7 years, manage carefully. Could his response have been simpler? Perhaps it was even boring. Some flamboyance might have been nice. A little bit of the Red Sea opening, Jericho's walls tumbling down, or was dead Lazarus now walking? A dramatic crisis requires a dramatic response, right? Not always. We equate spirituality with high drama. Paul raising the dead, Peter healing the sick. Yet for every Paul and Peter, there are dozens of Joseph, men and women blessed with skills of administration and steady hands, through whom God saves people. Joseph never raised the dead, but he kept people from dying. He never healed the sick, but he kept sickness from spreading. He made a plan and he stuck with it. And because he did, a nation survived. He triumphed with a calm and methodical plan. Have you been blindsided or dropped in a well or maybe even kicked in the gut? We can't always see what God is up to, but if we assume that he is up to something good, then we focus on those possibilities. We focus on the potential good or the potential outcome more than the current position in which we find ourselves. I want you to be encouraged today that God is indeed up to something good. Invite God into the mess, and good will result from it. God bless, take care, and have a great day.